Why though? Allah, Raya Asante. We do, we never disappoint. We the face, subscribe. Always you go enjoy till you say. BNA show the gateway to entertainment.
Look nowhere for news, BNA got it all.
BNA show the gateway to entertainment.
Look nowhere for news, BNA
We
got
give you
it
trending
all.
news on social media. I don't say you like it. Everybody subscribe. Oh, tell you say. BNA show the gateway to entertainment.
Look nowhere for news, BNA got it all.
BNA show the gateway to entertainment.
You know what? Let me know me shata, Membaba, log on to BNA. Let me know me shata, Membaba, log on to BNA.
BNA show the gateway to entertainment.
Look nowhere for news, BNA got it all.
BNA show the gateway to entertainment.
Look nowhere for news, BNA
All
got
the
it
trending
all.
news, young entertainment, yeah, interviews, talk show and promo, and you. BNA show the gateway to entertainment.
Look nowhere for news, BNA got it all.
BNA show the gateway to entertainment.
Look nowhere for news, BNA got it all.
BNA show, the gateway to entertainment.
Log on to BNA, I need you. You know what?
It's killers in the beat.
Yes, BNA show, the gateway to entertainment. We are here to continue about our chat on Art Center and how we can improve our cultures.
BNA show. Nibi sote obana ye jeme. BNA show. Nibi sote.
Yes, I see you, Nibanku. I see you, Dan Fox.
Kelala jio.
And please share the video.
Sanene ya
Nibanku says, how are you doing, bro? And you mean your juba, tibu uyote.
ke BNA show. BNA. Jobe ke BNA show. BNA.
So we want to know how we can project our culture. It looks like the government in Ghana doesn't have anything to do with us. We have to convince them. We must convince the government. If you want to be a government, then I don't know if you. Sake we want to no kuni government na ke we say na we mam.
Sampana mi di bramo. Enti mumbia masuntie. Minye. Yewa nyumbani nkasi ya bo papa. Ana nije na upo. Agro kesi ana. Afenso yekosu wo yasi afeneni.
I'm glad to hear that Nibanku you are good. Nibanku, one day I'm coming to talk about your Kolebu issue. And yes, I can be a sharing by your Kolebu and maybe yes, the same experience. Jaka ni sene no mukokane nai wale mane miakeleti Kolebu shika Kolebu e.
Havivi wodi afike miasele. BNA vadolo. Ne BNA vadolo.
I just hope tonight we don't stay here longer than 1 hour. As soon as my guests get here, we will start. Yes, Nitetele no Tetteh of Kusu and Sembo, former Gun Dance Association president, hello ex-president. Lenge Bagbasani or Bachawasani Bano from last week. Yes, Dan Fosker, greetings, and I love your heart. Thank you, Anyami. Fine, Agabuabe.
Man, say, Becca before Shadow Echo, yeah, man, say, oh, I go, man, say, Becca before Shadow Echo, yeah, man, say, I go, man, say, before Shadow Echo, yeah, man, say, oh, I go, man, say, Becca before Shadow Echo, yeah, man, say.
Any Amatuku, and welcome to the program. Long time no see, Anyami. Are you or your weird man say before Shako Hiko?
I go, before Shako Echo, Tonake, I go, I go, man, say, Becca before Shadow Echo, yeah, man, say.
Abba. Yes, Kusum and Sembo. Kusum and Sembo.
Man, say, Becca before Shadow Echo, yeah, man, say, oh, I go, man, say, Becca before Shadow Echo, yeah, man, say. I before Shako Eko Tonake, I go, I man, say, Becca before Shako.
I see you, Michael Aite. Welcome to the program.
I go,
This track is called Siolele.
BN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Kusonia mi no yo. Eneke tongo. When Chalala came, me were guest there. Just play this song till our guest gets here.
Like Togo, yo, 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 yo. Togo, yo, 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 yo. Like Togo, yo, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Togo, yo, 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 yo. Togo, yo, 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 yo. Like Togo, yo, 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 yo. Togo, yo, 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 yo. Like Togo, yo, 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 yo. Like Togo, yo, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Togo, yo, 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 yo. Like Togo, yo, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Togo, yo, 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 yo. Togo, yo, 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 yo. Like Togo, yo, 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 yo.
BN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Like Togo, yo, 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 yo.
Yes, Ebialote, welcome to the program. Welcome to the program, Mackenzie Golightly. Welcome to the program, Nilante of Gamasaji.
BN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Welcome to the program, Samuel Saki. He says it's a wonderful God-given day. Here we go again. He loved us watching from China. Mackenzie says, big up yourself, BNA. Ebialote says, watching from South Australia. Yes, Lalane, it can see boy. Isha City says, nice one. Welcome to the program, Isha City. This is authentic music from Kusun Ensemble, led by Tetteh.
BN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Welcome to the program, Nana Buachedako.
Ask for payday.
He said, Master, long time, man. You have to call me brother. I miss you.
The night you ask me for payday. When I come, you say you see. When I go, you say you well. When I come, you say you see. When I go, you say you well. Today, not for me and you. We gonna find champion. See boy money na point. 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 Money na point kolo bisawa. Ale tumle leke la we. Ale tumle na leke la we. When I put one thing up, what it I go my way a Sunday go. Sunday go. I go my way a Sunday go. Sunday go. I go my way a Sunday go. Sunday go eba I go my way a Sunday go. 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 I go my dago my I go my way a Sunday go. I go my dago my I go my way a Sunday go. I go my way a Sunday. I go my way a Sunday go. I go my dago my I go my way a Sunday go.
Oh, my brother. All right, I'll call you after the program, my brother. Mr. Ghana boy. All right, bro, I'll call you tomorrow.
Hear the show, the gateway to entertainment.
Welcome to the program, Mingo Motion. Welcome to the program, Omari.
Oh, masipe, oh, awe mi o repete. Ao siolele, oh, awe mi o siolele. Ao chonana, oh, awe mi o chonana.
Hear the show, the gateway to entertainment.
Masipe, oh, awe mi o repete.
We are still waiting for our guest. I thought I would entertain you a little bit with the music. And tonight's show is all about the arts, our culture, our drumming and dancing, the Art Center saga. And please do not forget to share the video. Yeah, video. Thank you, Mingo Motion. It says love the vibe.
PN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Should this shoe here one cobra a buying sounds?
PN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Yes, should this show you one cobra a buying sounds. Anyway, while we're waiting for my guest, I thought I would say a few things here. Last week I posted something. We came here, we talked about the art center, the demolition of the art center for the Marine Drive, and I followed up. And they were supposed to evacuate the place on Sunday, last Sunday, but I don't think it happened because the people who sell over there when and ask for more time so they can organize and themselves and live. But the drumming and dancing people, I didn't see them, but later I got pictures and audio that an emergency meeting was organized, but there were only a handful of people who show up, and I really, really want to know why that happened. I was a bit disappointed, but then again, I can't jump into conclusion. So tonight's show, I would like to ask my guest, Tetteh, because I did not see him there. I would like to ask him to see why he wasn't there. And then I would like to speak with other people why they were not there as well. Because the art center, the demolition of the art center is really, really not good for the art. Like a lot of people have passed there, a lot of great musicians, great, actors and actresses have all passed through there. So for this to happen is a little upsetting and very heartbreaking. Jakeshi Kenya Bakwe art center name David Donto make wa mami Grace Noti make ni bi ne fa me fe je ma me chomoke o iwo ke balake sana ku je me be fe onaka sa ka shi nchon akona afi nuku shi be pie wode nche no wo fio Jakeshi ne bale na kan ne ache pe ni ji drumming and dancing bi ye shi me fio ko penity ncho be fine na kan keji no na you na kan ni be fine e ba depend on time na me share letters no ke time ni I can feel ni e wo ko wie bi o wa wie bi ekole ameni ne share letters no mla alo ekole awo ametue no mla ino we ekole ameni bi ko mfe mo ehin amena kan bi e mo na mba ya ne ke pe ne ni ache ne she first in your yake wo ba botimi wo ba na mi the art center wo ba kwa ni akeni bi she woke up oba anya updates about any akeni bi she keni wo nyeka ya anya twi kra e ba sounds bi get shoot this shoe ye won pobla and guess say ba she studio e gbele shi na e ba won kele ba anya soon I get on ngona no biobu ja video e mi na kenye ja video mi npa nyefai aga ko wie lo e ope owuwe e mi wie lo e mi lo ni mape ja video e ye shi ba mi me pe anye no Vanderpool Silvanos kemba show no it get good work no mo minda boshi o chunu chumo papa ke ha gadambi e shibukon
BN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Enge say nunu ke nunu etano wakele baba kpan like e nunu esumo na anale e nunu mo yin welcome to the program ni kwanchi the second ni kwanchi bi shio kono maka ni chumo papa no tun e gamashi ni ami anyu ngode cha job Eh, you bana ke wo guest ngele banye picture say no biane. Welcome to the program, Adolfo Stego. Yeah, you are doing a great job. Thank you, Anyemi. She need a video because need to take a video. Get me 50 questions. Money care if you. Yo, but only one you were better than what guest ever she or okay, la back to Sashini, what you was on the bashi. A jacket be san, eti homo, we were back pay or no more back pan on ni, what bone was on nearby. No more yashibami. Tuma, that will be done or fuel, a collection manage mu Clinton be neighbor Nick and Quo. You are done introduction, Leo Fio, Mushidana, Abalaga Sake Ufi. We were yashibami. What kickstart no where when you can be assigned to?
And the last time you actually animal you broke with that come.
Yes, still a bluff for a what foot on and get food and guess I don't foot.
So we should do it for fun. Okay, I will do that. So let me do the introduction first. Like you know, my name is
I'll no more Paichi and
founder and the leader of the Kushu Ensemble,
okay.
and also the former president of the Ghana Dance Association.
Tetteh, if you can hear me, your video is paused or freezing. If I can no video eka. If you're me, networks and the Ghana and welcome to the program, William Kevin Atta, my only friend, my best friend, Gazari. You can keep the vibe going, my brother. Yes, we need to talk soon, brother. All right, let's keep going with the music while we wait for Tetteh to come, and then we will continue. Now, tralala few can Tetteh no Tetteh bani. Watch was on the bar no, and should issue ye one blah. It buying sounds. Jimmy ni trying to kill a land and he buying sounds. Say, man, would you mo Jimmy kill? When you want to enjoy buying.
BN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
I can only go on no doable. Adolfo Stego, we shall overcome one day. Gaza says, I love the music. Kevin William Atta say shooting shoot ye won't po blah. In checking in Bibioko. Omari Opon says, God bless you. Good work. Thank you, Omari. Kevin says, Hammond, this is secondary music. Pow. Say he says Kuomi. Yes, no more, but so let's just continue our chat. No more over and over what we know than the network abon rough yeli
Yeah, well, first one, you have brought me, okay. Niji, no settle and no settle. Kusu and Sembo, Unupa, giving me money put it together. I've been the former president of the Ghana Dance Association.
Yeah.
So now we can continue.
Over and no no yeah, she knows yourself.
The ball is with you, my friend.
You may see your gen, you carpenter for your gen, you. She feel on.
No
more any your jedane, a block, cement can be minister ni. So last week, we about maybe ni ya no ye or drumming and dancing near me. I've been a Ghana Association the way ni be yale jem I've been a art center na banaba keni. She don't know about jishi in that pictures come the audio actually check emergency meeting. She not check meeting me few penalty meeting the meeting was all about demolition of art center. So inabo emfonim yo mmabibu ake ofa nete e abalete yake inabo ni as ex-president isake shikwen anya anabo jeme ewo jeme maji osande bashi shikebaji ya ishibami.
Why don't you put your question in English? Like
So,
you say you want people
last
to
week
hear.
we talk about issues that is going on within the Ghana Dance Association and also about our drumming and dancing things that happens in there. And we also talk about organizing a workshop so we can educate some of these members, when they are taken to overseas to perform, things that are involved. And also the last one or the first question I want to ask you is there was a meeting about the demolition of the art center. But I did not see you in the pictures, and there was only a handful of people who attend to the meeting. I want to know from you: did you get a letter, or did you get a call or a message about that emergency meeting? And if you did, can you tell us why you did not show up or why you were not in the picture? Maybe you were there, or maybe you were not in the picture. Thank you.
Look, I wasn't there because nobody told me about the meeting,
Okay.
and it looks like the executive have forgotten what is happening and what they need to do. Though I heard they put the meeting on platforms, but is everybody on those platforms?
No, I
There are
don't
some
think.
platforms that they can put it on. I am some of the platforms, but nothing was on the platform. So I don't know whether there's a meeting or there's not a meeting.
Okay.
But then you get this information and you forward it. And I saw it. So I took my phone and I called them that look, it's about demolition of the art center. And we all know that the place needs to be preserved. Look, we are not saying that the government is what the government is doing is really wrong or is going to kill someone. That's not what we are saying. But we are the people in that sector. We know what the art center is about. We know why we should preserve the art center. Do you understand? So we really have to send it across to the government peacefully. Why the place needs to be preserved for government to understand that yes, these people they are saying something wise. So why don't we preserve it? Because if we are going to use the place and make the place like heaven, there's no art There is no heaven without art. You
Mm.
need the artistic thing to make everything nice.
Yeah.
And the only artistic thing that we have is the art center.
Yeah.
You go to the art center. It's just the art center and the Kwame Nkrumah Museum share one border. You go to
Mm-hmm.
the two places and you will see. For me, fine. I support that they should renovate the whole place from the Independence Square all the way to even Minsangini or all the way to even Jamestown on the beach right there to get a nice beachfront and blah blah blah. But the Kwame Nkrumah Museum, the Art Center, they are all historical monuments. So they should be preserved. Simple. This is all we are asking. The Art Center there is the biggest art market in West Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows what I do. I start running uh, workshops that people come from all over the world to study with me,
Yeah.
including the University of Idaho, the University of Fidonia. They always come every year. The
Mm-hmm.
Idaho and Fidonia, every year, those last students that are going to write their final thesis, they have to come and study with me for 3 weeks. And what are
Yeah.
they coming to study? It's all about Ghanaian music. And you know
Yeah.
me, I always talk about Ghanaian music because I want to push it out there.
Mm.
Before these students who arrive, they have researched about Ghana. And one of their researches shows that the art center is the biggest market in the whole of West Africa. Why do we want to
Yeah.
demolish it? People are arguing that we are moving it to Kaukudi. No, the settings there, the settings at the art center right now alone is look at the trees. Look at some of the trees. Some of the trees there, I don't know how old the trees are. Do you want to
Mm.
demolish these trees? If you
Mm.
bring artists there, you know, they can they can use the trees to do so much for us.
Yeah.
The place needs to be preserved. We are on our knees. We are begging the government that the place need to be preserved. And
Mm.
that is why we want all the drummers, all the dancers, and everybody that sell art at the art center to come together so that we do a peaceful demonstration to show the government that the place needs to be preserved. Maybe if we do that, the government will call some of us and sit there with us so that we can all see the way forward of the place. I belong to the Ghana Dance Association. I've been their president. Even though I'm no more, I still belong to the Ghana Dance Association. So, if the Ghana Dance Association is going to have a meeting as such, they have the right to to get on the phone and call everybody in our industry that matters, so that we
Mm.
can sit there and think about how we're going to go forward, how we can get the government to understand what we are saying.
Yeah.
After the meeting, when you send those pictures and stuff like that, I call
Mm.
them. I
Yeah.
call the chairman of the Greater Accra region. Call him right there on the phone. I call him and I said that look, I am president, former president. So if things like this is happening, why can't somebody call me and say, look, this is happening. So let's come together and see what we can do. Because I've spoken to some of them already that what are we going to do already?
Mm-hmm.
And I told them that look, people are saying we need a permit to demonstrate. It's not like a permit. You will write a letter to the police and
Mm.
inform the police. You just inform the police. That's all. If the police
Yeah, the internet is pretty bad today. At his end, it looks like he need to um sit somewhere different. While we wait for him, I like this comment from Kevin William Arthur. He says, "We cannot allow the art center to be demolished. It serves as a tourist and a business center for the country. Let's expand it and make it more beautiful." Thank you. That's a very good comment. Then Kevin came back and said, "The largest art market in West Africa." Wow. I didn't even know that. Um, Tetteh, maybe your position today is why we keep having network issues.
I think so. You let as I'm online again. Let's do it. When it goes off, I will move my position. I'll try and move to the where I was where I was last time.
Okay, all right. So we can continue then.
Yeah. So so I was saying that
You
I
call the
am the
chairman
former
of
president
Peter. Yep.
of the Ghana Dance Association, for God's sake.
Mm,
So I called him and I said, look, you are the chairman of the Greater Accra region. The the art center is in your jurisdiction, for God's sake.
mhm,
What are we
mhm.
doing? You have to bring
Yeah,
people together.
yeah,
The only thing we need to do is to write a letter. And I even told him that if he wants, I can put the letter together for them
yeah,
so that we can send it.
yeah.
It's not like I'm saying they don't know how to write. As I'm sitting
Mm,
here, I don't know how to write, but I can
mm,
put it together
yeah.
so that we will send it to I will involve with them and send it to the police. If we give it
Mm,
to them, they will reply to us if they don't, if the time and the date we are saying is not good for them, because they
mm,
need to come and support. They need to come and
mhm.
guide the whole demonstration so that we can get a peaceful demonstration.
Yeah.
You understand? And
Yes.
we have to do this demonstration because the whole thing is political. So the
Hmm.
government will come and see us, ask us
Yeah.
that, look, we know you are in this business, but this
Hmm.
is what we want to do. And then
Yeah.
we can also tell the government, look, your idea is very nice, but
Mm,
this is that. So can we adjust or do something and preserve the place? That's all
yeah.
we are asking. Why
Mm,
don't they put the Independence Square in the lot and give it out?
mm,
Because the Independence Square cannot give out. The
yeah.
Independence Square will only be renovated all the time.
Hmm.
All the art center needs a renovation. That's all.
Yeah.
As I'm talking to you, in the whole country, we have only three good stages in Ghana. The whole country, the breadth and the
Mm,
length of the country, we have only three good stages. And
hmm.
two is in the art center. One is the National Theatre. That's all.
Okay.
If you bring the Kumasi art center in, the Kumasi art center is the west. They don't have
Mm,
a proper stage like the art center. The two stages are the art center, and those
mm,
stages was the first one was built by the British
yeah.
when they used the place at their British Council. So
Hmm.
he's been there when the British were here. And then the
Wow.
second one, the outside one, I believe was built by Embassy or five
Hmm.
five something like that, because before they have their logo there. I think when they put it together, these two stages are the only stages that the whole country have,
Yeah.
and we in the Greater Accra region make good use of these stages. I'm telling you, when
Yeah.
they demolish it, all the
Yeah.
shows that we have, the smaller ones, we
Mm,
can't do it anymore because as I'm sitting here, I can't rent the National Theatre. It's too
mm,
expensive.
yeah.
But the art center is a small place that we can pay for and go there and do our shows. Even the
Yeah.
political people always go there and do
Hmm.
their whatever they want to do. I
Yeah.
remember some years back, the CPP came and did their flag bearership there. I
Mm,
remember and all the political parties have done things at the art center. Why do we want to demolish it?
mm. It's very
The
sad, really.
settings there, we are talking about the settings. The settings alone, when it comes to landscape, go
Mm,
outside the art center, look at this. The settings alone is amazing. If you give that settings to a wise artist, you will see what they will do with the way the trees are and what they will do down there, that people can come and sit and relax and go and look, see shows at the inside stage and blah blah blah. Every serious play in Ghana, all the plays that you can think of, some of them are in books. The Efoma Ugbe in the chest of the woman that all the SS children are using today was first stage at the art center. And that is the only stage that we have that you can do this thing. And the National Theatre.
Yeah.
We boast with the National Theatre. The National Theatre is the worst theatre I've ever seen around the world. I've traveled all over the world. I know what theatres are. A school theatre in a place like Australia or America is far better than our National Theatre. Come and challenge me. And you are talking from Australia. You know our National Theatre. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of shows. If you don't know, I have taken you to a lot of school shows, like high school shows, and you know their theaters. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
At least the National Theatre is one of the best we have in the country. From the National Theatre, the only thing you can point your finger to that the state own is the art center.
Yeah.
That we all use. Why do we not want to demolish it? Where are we sending
where are we sending
the artisans that sell their masks and things like that to Kaukidi ahead? The settings in Kaukidi is bad. The people there, we need to adjust them and renovate the place neatly because people are coming. I can tell you point blank that if we do the
network problem again. I'll take
Hello,
the
are you there?
opportunity.
You there?
I'm here.
Can you
I'm
hear
here.
me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I believe if the media go out to the art center and do the research, it will tell them how much money they made from there to support our GDP. I'm telling you, there's so much money, and we are talking about foreign exchange because the only money they use to buy things at the art center, if it's not in dollar, it's in pounds. If it's not in pounds, it's in yen. If it's not in yen, it's in Dutchman, whatever, euros or whatever. Go and ask them. All the foreign exchange that comes to Ghana, about half of it go to that art center. So if I were the government, I will go out there and see how I'm going to make my whatever, my taxes from there. And I'm telling you, the art center supports so much people there when it comes to work and whatever.
Families.
So like I'm saying, the people out there, those who sell the art there, they know how much they make every year to support the GDP. All all our, what do you call them, the media should go to that center and do their interviews and see and researches and see, and they will know how much money comes from there to support our GDP, and then they will, for the government to know to stop what they want to do so that we can keep
I'll
the
quickly
place.
read 2 comments and then you continue, please. From Adote Roger, he say,
Go
"Good
ahead.
job, Ni. We as drummers and dancers, acrobats are not together. That is why we are losing that place." And also, to be honest, this GDA looks like so many issues. But my question is, why they don't call former president and let him know about the meeting? This shows that they have taken Tetteh totally out of that association, which is wrong. He is former president and he is still got love to help. I think there is serious hate in that association. This is from Roger Alote. Um, you've explained a lot of things, and all you've said is really on point. They are all spot ons. So what are we going to do right now? I don't know what happened at
What we have to do right now is We all have to meet on Monday. I am using my capacity as the former president of the Ghana Dance Association on my knee, begging every artist, every performing artist, so we can come to a meeting at the Art Center on Monday. See how we are going to send a letter to the police. Also, I'm calling on the president, today's president, that on Monday it will be. I'll be very grateful if we can all meet at the Art Center so that we can look at the way forward to get this thing done.
Yeah.
Because we have to get Ghanaians to understand. And while we use this media to invite all the media to come, because after our demonstration, or we have to put up a press conference there so that the government will know that we are begging for the place to be
BN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Yeah, like I keep saying, network issues over there. We have a lot of problem today. I think is where he's sitting. Because this is first time he's sitting at that place. Normally he's inside, but I don't know why he's sitting elsewhere today. But as we're talking about the art center, we're trying to preserve the art center. Because like he keeps saying, art center, we really do get a lot of tourists at our center. A lot of people come in there. Someone might say, well, if they are taken to Kaukudi, same thing can happen over there. But that's not the point. The point is the amount of people who have passed through art center as musicians or as actors is a monument place. Like it's a landmark. There are some things you can't change, you know. But my next question I want to ask him is maybe the way they organize the drumming and dancing, or maybe the way they preserve it or project it is not really in the eye of the government. And so maybe sometimes they don't really care about them. And maybe anyway, he's back. Hello.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Father, I'm a really gaming few. But no, before I'll go, I'll speak Ghana about what I've said. Also, I heard that in the meeting on Wednesday, the executives were saying that the regional commander of police asked them to stop the demonstration, like they were going to demonstrate on Saturday, and if they demonstrate, they will send the police on them. You see, if you build a house with lies, the house will break down. I saw the demonstration on one of the platforms because they want people to come. They put it on a lot of platforms, and unfortunately, I am on one of the platforms that the thing came. Straight away, I reacted and I said on the platform that look, they should bring a letter that they serve the police that the demonstration is coming on Saturday. I put it on the platform. I said, look,
Yeah.
they should bring a letter that they said they've served the police. If we saw that letter, we will all join.
Yeah.
Nobody responded to it. The next thing I heard, they brought it on the platform that the thing was cancelled because I called some of them behind and I spoke to
Yeah.
them that look, you are putting our people into danger because there's political strings attached to what we are
Yeah.
going to do. So we should do it right. Other than that, the law is going to catch up with some, and maybe
Yeah.
me, I will not go because
Yeah.
they have not passed the right channel. And maybe the boys will go, and
Yeah.
if the police get hold of them, it will be a
Mm.
problem. And I'll be sitting
Yeah.
here, somebody will call me to come and bail somebody, and I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. That is why we should call it off and pass the proper channel. And that
Yeah.
was last week.
Yeah.
That was last week, and I know when they stop it last Wednesday or Friday or whatever day, I can't forget, for the
Yeah.
Saturday, I thought
Mm.
they will meet on Monday
Yeah.
because I sent that message across to some of them. I spoke to the secretary of the Greater Accra region. I spoke to the
Mm.
chairman. I
Yeah.
spoke to them because it's their jurisdiction. That is why I'm speaking to the Greater Accra guys. So
But
they
why
have to
didn't you
send.
also try to talk to the current president or assistant or secretary?
Look,
There.
there are structures. Look, there are structures. Even
Yeah.
though the thing should go, I should be able to talk to the president.
Mm.
I don't want to talk to him because I don't
Okay.
regard him as such. Because he came and took the association through coup d'etat, and
But
nobody
a
supposed.
while ago, you said you are on your news and you appreciate it. You'll be grateful if the president will come, on Monday for this
No,
meeting.
I said I am on my knees. If
Yeah.
all of us to come, including
Yeah.
him,
Yes. So it
I'm not
means
on
you've
my knees for
forgiven.
just him.
It means you've forgiven and you've accepted him as the president.
Look, listen, he's been my vice when I was in office, and then he
Yeah.
did a coup d'etat.
Yeah.
You understand? Fine.
Yeah.
People will say, oh, what do you mean about coup d'etat? Because they always tell lies to do stuff. Again, this demonstration that is called off. What they
Mm.
told the people last Wednesday, was a lie.
Mm.
They should tell them the truth. That we get a message from our former president that no, we should have informed the police, and we don't know we should have informed the police. So we've called it off.
Mm.
You understand? By telling the people that the Greater Accra police got to know about the demonstration and called them, it's a lie.
Yeah.
You understand? And if you want to walk in lies, or you are trying to build the association in lies, the association will not move forward. We should stop that. Again,
But
sometimes when
the market people were kind of
market people are
semi-demonstrating.
doing, market people have done a lot. They
Yes.
be on TV, they be on radios, and
Exactly.
and 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 kick against it. But you
Mm.
see, us, if we come together, us will be big, will be
Mm.
more bigger because we have all the big drums.
Mm.
We have all the Otupo girls. So we will assemble the Otupo girls in front.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Otupo dressing, the Bonu drums, the Kolomashi guys. You know how Kolomashi is. Titi don, tick don. Play to go up, play to come down. It's on the street of Accra. Why? Because the art center is going to be demolished and we need to preserve it. Then
Alotero just
people will
says,
hear.
Alotero just says his question is if they do it at the art center, would they still need a letter to the police? Because
Of
for him,
course.
he thinks if they do it in art center, they don't need a letter, so the police will not disturb them.
No, that is a lie. If they are doing it at their center, it's what they call picketing. Picketing or picketing, whatever the English is. And if you want
Mm.
to picket, you still need permission from the police because of the political string attached to it. Do you understand? And
Yeah.
this thing, for me, I believe that it should be a demonstration coming from Jamestown to the art center to Osu Independence Square back to the art center. Because the land is given by these two people. We don't know whether it's from the Osu people, because politically the land belongs to Osu right now. But I believe that the land itself belongs to Jamestown or the Accra people or whatever. I don't Bese
Mashi.
people or whatever it is.
Mashi.
Gamashi people. So Mashi people. So you see, but as I'm talking to you politically, it's under Ezinato, the former president Rawlings' daughter's jurisdiction,
The art center.
constituencies. So yes, that is her. That the art center is under Ezinato Rawlings.
That's not right.
So she came
That
and comment. She yeah, politically, that is the political boundary.
wow.
It's all right. Political boundaries. If you look at the political boundaries, we have a lot of problems. Even Nwaye, the Tema
Yeah.
West. Is it
Mm.
Tema West? I think it's Tema West. It belongs to Nwa, but we call it Tema West. And the MP comes from Tema, which is
Yeah.
wrong, and it's all
Yeah.
because of the political boundaries. And these political boundaries have to look add again because it's creating confusion among the people. And if we don't look at it today, that thing too can create a problem. It will create
Exactly.
what
This is just a
what we
mess.
call, yeah, it will go. It's going to create a big mess because look at Nwa. I believe you know Nwa. The
Yes.
political boundary between Nwa and Tetteh is the Nwa police station.
What?
Could you imagine? The
Wow.
Nwa police station? If you stand in at the police station going to Tetteh, from
Yeah.
the street at the police station going to Tetteh,
Yeah.
all is Tetteh. From the street coming to Nwa, all is Nwa. And that is
Wow.
what we call the political boundary. This is our problem.
So whose idea
I
was that?
remember, politically, when they are creating the constituencies and blah, 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 you need a certain portion and the group of people. So, a number of people to get a constituency. So, if it doesn't reach, you need to work it out. So, I think when they are doing the boundaries, they are looking at all the numbers and
Yeah.
everything. Because if the numbers is not right, uh, cons- con- the constitution didn't allow that. So the
Yeah.
numbers have to be right. That is why they carried to make sure the numbers in there is going to be right and cut it to be right.
All right.
But as
All right.
I'm
Let's
talking
move
to
on.
you,
Yeah. Yeah.
if government didn't think about what I'm saying to, it's creating problem. Because I remember last or 2 3 years ago, there was a problem between the Tetteh and the Nwa assembly that they put a signboard to say the Nwa, then the Tetteh, the Lodikuku assembly or something like that. The Nwa assemblymen went and demolished it, and they were arrested by the police.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
The art center is Ezinator, whether we like it or not. And
Mm.
she came and comment about it. And a comment,
Yeah.
I love the comments. A comment
Okay.
is that the place needs preserved.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe he listened to some of the artisans and the artists and also looking at the place
Yeah.
and how old she is. She also
Mm.
seen the place, and I think she has also done a small research about the place, and she
Mm.
can tell that the place have to be preserved. So
Yeah.
that is why we who really benefit from the place
Yeah.
should make sure that the place have been preserved.
Do you
Yeah,
think
man, only you have,
boy over here where you know
yeah, man, only you have your Gamia Pedi. What Ghana Dance Association be here? What ni bi kome eja kujuban. Eja ke sure ni wo meeting about asinta na ka akumole. Wo yue mo ni wo yue eje nkan ni bi fe eja ko ni tashi ne na manui. Chimu ye no.
we got
BNA
a
Show, the
Yeah.
gateway to entertainment.
Hello boy again.
yes over there
Hello.
yeah yeah yeah
Yeah, ni bo nui.
over there me no over no way
Yes, mi nui. Ina manui. Ni
yeah
je akeshi mbuku keke ni ya industrial. Ola boni ncho. Mo fe mo ni yo industrial mi mata abu me. I am the former president of the Ghana Dance Association for God's sake. So a problem like this need to be shared among us. Wameni wonye danke wameni wonwa ye ate mi sana inform wo no fin wo back together no fin wo wuna na ke fighting ni.
yeah
Inani a platform kuno aka baya demonstration ho. Ni we a platform no aka ka baya demonstration ho. Ke I inform police e ba ke wo konwole ke leta na ke police aka baya demonstration ho aka many no no kwe. Eja
yeah
keke wona pe wo ba na ke ba me feel writing because ni politics ye no wo ka fail or du ba mpe ake politica ba touch ake mene fi ne ke mene je ne ke party ke ni bi basa chita flat che mo fe mo je party ko ke o so fu ere nche ni yo so mo tu na me party o la boni nchon ma hi le pe wo fe wo ta wo fine
yeah
ni na ke ame cancel ni na ka me fe mi tie ko ni se ni na me you ake greater Accra police ke ame cancel for me na ke je we mo papa ni wɔsɔn wɔ n'aka wɔtsɔ ko gbɛ kpakpa wɔ cancel ona bɔnni ntsɔn ko wɔ fi lɔ dugba kɛdɛ bi na cancel kawasi mɛnɛ min bi amɔ lolo akɛse aŋmalɛ ta kɛkɛ lo nke greater accra regional secretary awie aŋmako nke amecha ama awie aka ama aŋma nwie ahu etɔ mi nke ama akɛse ke ame nsumo ma wa na put le together ko na ya fe eja akɛwɔ esaniwa gɔvmɛnt ali akɛwɔ nkpalɛ fa yi no ne ba fe yɛ jɛ esawɔ fe wɔ hie mene kɔ te nsɔ naa jɛmɛ tsɔn ekoni mɔ fe mɔ ya ni ase ebe fɔ sinu na ta wa fe de ma fe fo sinu e chon ake asenta wo loose e ja ke asenta ni oje no di jeme je na je Ghana Joshua mo kani bi fe shishi como place ni e fo kodo ma wu gbe me ma clave father me you name them na me ma fe uncle bo white me be na me born play ma all these guys say I stay joy asenta I stay joy asenta first ka gbe na ke yo mi ke ya secondary schools ke universities ke ni bi mene po e bele na kan ne ke place na no na fe wana don e ko ji in the chest of the woman ni fokodo ma ugbe a center no a stage a ke ni fe mene wo gbe ke bi na me ta say school ke ni bi e sani wo preserve ko ba West Africa fe a center no ji ma jala ni da fe ni wo yu one a center shikani ba je ewa our economy wɔ government ni kɛyin bɛ kukwɛku kajie asinta shikani ba
BN Show, the gateway to
kɛ
entertainment.
adie ɛjɛ shika ba ni baajɛ ni wa our economy eba fite wɔ ni a mi nkpa mo fɛn mo fa kɛ ju ni ba ne kɛ ɛsɛ.
BN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Yeah, well na network na gba wa ngene. Nu mwen ke la ke ni ta ngene ni kemi ake ni ekate wati sheje shi ni ekate itaje meno, so we having these issues. If you me see, I'll just read some of the comments. Nikwao says, I am watching live from United States of Bucom, US of B, Isha City. Okay, thumbs up. Rojalu Tikakeshi, now I understand Tettey. So the best thing to do is to come together and fight with our traditional leaders to step up in this, because I believe our traditional leaders give them go ahead. That's why they have power to take that place. So we need to go to our traditional leaders and let them know we are not happy with it. That we maybe nibi banye jaji. Nitete, you are doing your best, but to be honest, you are not part of GDA in show. They do their thing without letting you know. And then Fox, Ikakeshi, is any chance Honorable Henry Quarty can help you guys. I'm very sure Akeshi, Honorable Henry Quarty, Linoni Yano, Shkeba, Obanyeli. Benjamin, it will seek a big bro, good work. Oiradon Yemi Ben. No more beko. No more no tale, when a wow cry. She often cocoa at blood be me fake about gun back if I will be a check. Because all 1 hour homo. You are maybe no mix
akyɛ
or I miss bluff work a gun fair as you go. That way,
yɛ
everything be each other.
ni ni wa a wɔyi jama gbere ɛko akɛ ju ni ba ne mi nkpa mo fɛn mo fa nko ɔsi mi nkpa wɔ fa ni a wɔ pe asinta ni wɔ susu ayi tso ne kɛ o nipa fɛn ni yɔ ni a wɔ susu ayi kɛ wɔ susu yɛ wɔ wa nana ni wɔ wa fi
Okay.
thank you.
Satina, Manya Satina, Namami, hello,
Can you
and
go
good
forward?
morning. Good morning. Haley Budo. Ofane, so let's move forward. Do you think Akashi, the drumming and dancing are getting projected really well for the government? Because for me, I just want to know how many groups do we have currently at the art center? Because when I was growing up, I know there were so many groups at the art center. Now I'm not sure how many. So if you have idea, obanyo chomi groups aboni your art center montone. Nikeji wo culture won failure jugbani ibani government na keshi won fail ni bi ni ibani a preserve art center. Oh, and in lose or guest ekon but ke ba questioning bile because me feel like she ekole at the moment ni bi ya no cho your art center. Tomo benin ke benin mean that there were so many groups the art center. Amontone inle akele akeshi stile eyele nakan akeshi groups bi art center oloni I mean used to play sojugba ni ekule ke government na akeshi I used to play sojugba ni place e kan shi na wa nya ke fe no koni se na wa ba ye amba fe naka iya keshi shika jina na tawo shi ke o kwe about many artwork ke ni bi ejeme skapi george ba Gagbine wen ke many chon drums ke ni bi una ke ni bi pije enye mi ni kwa we manoko le art center je nkru ehwo ike art center needs to be preserved by for future generation as Kwame Nkrumah Millennium Park. It's an historical monument and older than Kwame Nkrumah Millennium Park. Nikwa ofane ko je no nu ebu art center je nkra ohwo. Yes, Shiba, me no maybe need to tell you no Tetteh Akeshi. How many groups do we have at the art center currently? Because in the past, I know Akeshi groups be Jeme. Not gonna know how often you guys use the place to do your stuff. It's like a place I used to let to many chuchukuna use or no balake kule government ten Tony Ikoni Ikefini Bienato na fi. This is just idea could be me. I've been aware how are we really projecting the drumming and dancing, the culture? Are we really projecting it well in a way? Nincho ani ni government na get no koya. So we have to, take the place and move these people elsewhere so we can, make more money from that place. It's very sad. It's very, very sad, because yeah, it's been there for like forever. Ni wofen ni afọ e jom dan wofen woba. Wofen wo chomo jemeke o. She to ba fit musunsha. Nyama dranye tu ngbe lala komi. A buying sounds. Yes, Roger, I'll take care. The drumming and dancing in that place is not functioning like it used to be in the past. Share musun shanke na agba fi o ja ke shi no fe no ni wa gadan me bi baby ke ashoke ji amedi ja ke asenta ne ke o buti drumming and dancing mi gama bi fire mi wa loga ke dan bi ni fire mi wa de nche ke obu akunta woji meni mostly ochuo ne ke maji ani chumo ne wa mi wo ke ji agia center je na ke aka okudi iba bagama bi na wa de nche what when you Roger you maybe ke traditional leaders say amele no kuni ambanya amefe no ku e anwa amefe won pa me fa wo ku ashke pa me fa mi pe Jamestown TV nyemi abe mi pe buke mani fe mo no ike great work keep it up onupa anyemi oyura don o guess say ata ni ke fe ni echu oni ojugbe ata je ma gbene o nkele wa bakpa no wo cha no shoot this shoe yeah one cobra lala ne yo ya ke bu maneke lala ne hu si je no san wo yu ongbene lala no ma one day san wo ba yu lala no ma please let's continue. No, maybe people actually, how many groups do you think Akame Art Center currently compared to the past? Because past anyone, it can mean that there were a lot of groups at Art Center, but now I don't know how many groups are there. Me, groups fire, Jemedoni, and you also play so you but many first qua you so no one able like a Tony, Ashonkeje, and what the Nake Iku conclude. Mini Joe Drumo Yenui. Yes, ma'am.
No, I don't think about how many groups are the center.
Mm-hmm.
How many groups are the center
Mm-hmm.
should is what we are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Every group in the Greater Accra region belong to the center.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And any group around the country can
Mm-hmm.
come to that center and perform.
Mm-hmm.
You see, a group from Kumasi
Mm-hmm.
who want to stage their show around the country can perform in Kumasi. When it comes to the Greater Accra, maybe they have a nice show they want to put out there. They can put it out there at the center.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter the groups who train at the art center or because all of us we have affiliated with the art center.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter which region you are. For example, if you are from the Ashanti region and affiliated with the Center for National Culture, but
Oh man.
network is bad. Yeah, today I believe is the network.
It is. It
So
is. Yeah.
what I'm saying here is if you are an artist and you belong to you live in let's say uh, the northern region,
Mm-hmm.
but you have a show that you want to stage around the country and you are affiliated with the Center for National Culture, but the northern region, you can write a letter to the art center that look, we are affiliated under the Center for National Culture,
Mm.
northern region. At the moment you mention northern region, you belong to Greater Accra region too. If
Yeah.
you are, unless you are not, unless you are
Member.
not, you are a member. But it doesn't matter which region you are from.
Mm.
If we have a good stage at the art center and you belong to the Center for National Culture, you can bring your show there and stage it
Yeah.
because that is why it's there. We divide it into regions so that we can we can take care of our affairs easily and quickly. That is
Mm-hmm.
why we have it in every region.
Yeah.
Because if we all have to come to one place, it's going to be a chaos.
Mm.
You understand? So if there is a stage at the northern region that I can use, and I believe the cultures from the south, I need to share it with my brothers in the I can go and stage there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's the same thing. So that is why the place needs to be preserved. The place is for the whole country. It's not just for Greater Accra region.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the whole country. So it's
Yeah.
not how many
I, I
group we have
I do
at the art
understand.
center.
I do
That is
understand
not
what
what
you
we
are
are talking
saying.
about.
I do
You
understand what you are
understand? But
saying.
what we are talking about is how many stages do we have in the country that one needs to be demolished without thinking
So
about putting one together.
so your problem is just the stage. So what if the government decided, all right, we will leave those two stages for you, but everything else will be gone? Are you guys gonna be happy with that?
No, I'm not talking about just the stage. Oh. I'm also talking about the art market. The art market needs to be preserved.
Okay.
You see, the whole art center thing sitting there on
Mm.
a certain acre of land
Yeah.
have to be preserved so that it will be
Including the
renovated
park,
well.
including the park where
Yes,
us trade.
yes. No. The park where the House of Folk played before can
Mm.
go. For
Okay.
that can go. You understand?
Yeah.
But the art market, we are not
Yeah.
talking about soccer here. I don't know why us even come and start training there. We are talking about we the performing artists. You see where
Yeah.
the art center is,
Yeah.
and also you know the I think some of the government people in the government are thinking that it's the art center is about the offices there, the
Mm.
people like the offices that make
BN Show, the gateway to entertainment.
Yeah, we got a really, really bad network over there today. A chisong when the network on agashi bawana danger. And still after one way about our center. Na ba ku na ba ji Joshua like many honey be a jay aji amekabaji genuis and you on it. Ofan over
That
back.
it's not about the uh, what the government is looking at. They have an office there. The officers that take care of the greater Accra, the art, the performing arts in the greater Accra region. But if it's just that offices, yes, they move the office. They want to move the office to Ghana House.
Mm.
If it's about office stage, office space that people can sit and write about things here and things there, they don't need the art center. Do you understand?
Yeah,
But it's not about the office space alone. It's about the stages. We have rooms. There are two rooms there, big rooms there that the visual artists use to do their how do you call it? As a gallery. You
mm.
understand? So they come and do what we call it. They come and put their
Art
work out there,
gallery
and
or
people come and
museum.
see. Yeah, art gallery. There's two places that they use as art galleries. You know,
Okay.
and these art galleries are there
Yeah,
for all our visual artists. You
yeah,
understand? But sometimes they don't keep these places the way it should be. All these places need renovations so
yeah.
that we will bring our up and coming visual artists to come and demonstrate their work there.
Mm.
You understand? And when they do their exhibitions, we have to advertise it so people can come and see and buy their works.
Yeah,
You understand? Most of the time they go to and do these exhibitions at Alliance Francaise and stuff like that.
yeah.
No, I went to Benin, and a lot of our artists from Ghana go to
Mm.
Benin and exhibit their works
Yeah.
at the Alliance Francaise in Benin. The
Mm.
Benin don't have a setup like we have here. The Art Center
Mm.
have.
Yeah.
So again, the Alliance Francaise in Benin have a lot of have a beautiful setup for art,
Mm.
and a lot of our visual artists go there and exhibit their work. I
Yeah.
have performed on that stage before,
Yeah.
but in Ghana we have all these settings here. The
Mm.
Alliance Francaise in Accra have their stage again, and they
Yeah.
do things there.
Mm.
But the only thing you can do there is if the French government want you to come and entertain,
Yeah.
or if they are doing a program and they want to put you on that stage. We are talking
Yeah.
about our national stage. That me, I have put a lot of shows on that stage
Mm.
before.
Yeah.
I put lots and lots of shows there.
Mhm.
I remember Rome and the Sakakui
Yeah.
putting up their beautiful shows there. You know,
Yeah.
you name the artists who have put their shows on that stage. That
Mm.
stage, people still use it. We are always crying that the stages needs to be renovated so that the
Mm.
shows will be beautiful there.
Yeah.
But today we wake up and we hear that they want to demolish it. Please, Mr. President, we are begging you. The place has to be preserved, like the Kwame Nkrumah Museum is going to be preserved.
Yeah. All right. I think we are over 1 hour. We like 1 hour 20 minutes right now. So we're gonna have to wrap up soon. Um,
Okay.
I just want to know if you've started, putting one or two things together in regards of the workshop thing we talked about last time.
No, I haven't started anything. The only thing that's killing my head right now is the demolition of the art center. You
Okay.
understand? So I I'm using the platform to tell people if we can meet and
Mm-hmm.
think about the way forward. How
Yeah.
we how we going to send a petition to the president of Ghana to see if the place can be preserved, because we have to write a serious petition and send it to the president. And this is not just the the Ghana Dance Association. The Actors Guild need to come on board and be speaking to them as well.
Yeah.
Those who sell the artisan, the
Mm.
market there, those who sell the art and craft need to come on board.
Mm.
We all need to be one, to come together as one team. I saw the
Yeah.
artisans doing their thing. The Artists Guild is
Mhm.
doing their thing. We also want to do our thing. It's not going to help us.
Yeah. We all need to
All
come
place
together.
belong to this big team. So
Yeah.
all the team have to come together like one broom, so that
Mm.
nobody can break it.
Yeah.
But the way we are doing stuff is not going to work.
Yeah.
That is why I want us, those in the performing arts, to come. If we meet on Sunday, on Monday, we can speak to the visual artists. We can also speak to those who sell the artisan. We can speak to those in the artist guild as well, and then make a team so that when
Yeah.
we hit the road for when we
Yeah.
hit the road for demonstration, or we hit the Arts Council for picketing, it will be huge. And the media will come to our aid. They will send the message across. The government will hear it. They may send a team to us so that we will sit down and judge and come into the middle so that something good can come there. Because anything they're going to do there, the art center will help whatever they're going to do there. That's what I want to send across to anybody, everybody, anybody who is thinking of putting the marine drive together. The art
Mhm.
center will help the marine drive to drive.
Yeah. True. Yeah. True. That's very true because
If
people will,
we if we
talking.
renovate if we
Yeah.
renovate it and we put things into order very well, it will help the marine drive to drive.
Yeah.
Simple.
So let's say, as you want everyone to come on Monday or maybe Sunday to have a chat. I know my people. Sometimes people are like, man, I don't have even money to eat. I got no transport. How am I gonna get there and stuff like that? What are you guys gonna put in place for that?
Hello, can you hear me?
Ofane,
Hello,
me know.
hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. The line is gone again. Uh anyway, I'll just read few comments until I get him back again. Adote Roger says, is back. But please let me read these comments and then you can continue. Roger says, but me, I understand you. We used have groups that base there like Sankofa, Salam, Tacho, Chobi, West Africa, and other. Please, that time the place was very busy. Dan Fox says, to be honest, this government is very wicked. You are not creating jobs, but rather destroying properties and sell them. Why? Niquel says 5 cultural groups training there, 6 concert party groups rehearse there. Um, Datramat, Ghana Showcase group also there. Second cycle institution rehearse there after school hours, acting. School as Osu Presec Secondary School, Kimbu Secondary School, La, Presec, etc. All primary and junior secondary schools come to Art Center for excursion and storytelling programs and more. Wow. Alete Roger says, Tetteh, well done, but please let the GDA know about Monday meeting so that they don't come and say you are doing your own thing without them. So please, if you have to call them, please. I know what I am saying. Alete Roger, thank you very much for that information. Yes, so our center is really busy from the comment I just read. It means like actually their place is even busier than before from that comment because school being Yajeni can even I mean used to place and it I do tell Roger case I know your track GD be a new come about Sunday low Monday. I mean I can me or you anyway I can show back sumo ke na ke I'm a fan by me ba ni anye ni akwe beno na ba acho keni ofane so me yo last week mo no ba we ni wo ke woni fe mo awa bi e shiba me
Okay. Somebody you are a bella can come in. So after this program, and come by you cool. I can
Yeah.
Monday work for work with Koni was to see because the last time me kebu you are catching and she's going to work pay no
Yeah.
ejaka ke ogba kumuni ni kebu ake ogba ni ami amekumu ejake me ni ho ase je me amenfi nu ko radio me amenwi amekone ko onu
Yeah.
nchichi
Yeah.
me am move ko ni kebu you on office se den je fi ni aka move
Yeah.
me wo no san work pay Monday ye ka work pay Monday ni wo send wo letter weekend no be demonstration hu ya so then ke awareness say baada
Yeah.
akeje many ho ate je pe ti wo
Mm-hmm.
many wo performing art like a visual artist be here it's a
Yeah.
place no one use could be na chone king be na can be mo fe mo baade na mbati on be and
Yeah.
it's about the art the state art all
Mm-hmm.
amoni chon kepanku the be a culture say my be ito
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
country without culture doesn't have it
Mm-hmm.
because you have to build your economy, everything with your cultures
Yeah.
before your country will grow. China, whatever China is today, is done by their culture.
Yeah.
You go to Azobli, there's a power plant at Azobli, my hometown. Boom. Power plant, there's a power plant there. And that
Mm.
power plant is run by the Chinese. They have
Mm-hmm.
everything there. They have their own restaurant, they have their own everything. So I feel sad that they don't even go to Po Town to buy fish from the fisher folks. They don't do that. That means
So you mean
every fish that they
so you're saying they got
in the
Chinatown
camp,
info? Chinatown info.
they have a small Chinatown, and everything comes from China.
Yeah.
This is the Chinese. This is how powerful the Chinese are.
Mm.
And look at us. Everything we want to do, we want it to come from America. Everything have to come from the UK. Why? We want to demolish our art, the art of our arts, and then put what? Marine Drive. What do we have to put there? Yes, of course. If the Marine Drive is coming there, big hotels, the street, whatever you put in there, keep our arts there. So that when people come, they will know that oh, they have a beautiful cultures.
Mm.
So that so that all the big hotels that you are bringing in, you will get them to sponsor the shows at the art center. So
Yeah.
that we can put up big shows there, which is sponsored by all the big companies that are coming to do things on the Marine Drive.
Yeah.
So that when they finish their job and they finish people that are coming to live there, they have a place to come and see beautiful shows. They have to
Exactly.
come in so that we can sell our cultures to them. Because I believe that when they put that Marine Drive, about 80% of the drive will be operated by white people.
Of course.
If you like bet with me,
Or China.
it will be oppressed by the foreign world. That is what is going to happen there. So I can tell you that when you put that marine drive there, you can't even buy fish at the fish market at Jamestown again. Because when the fisher folks get in, they will try and sell the fish to all the bigger restaurants and the bigger hotels that is coming on the marine drive. That will
Yeah.
make the fish very, very expensive. So
Mm-hmm.
people at the Salaba area, the Bukong area,
Mm.
the Jamestown corners, the name them, the London corners, they can't afford the fishes anymore
You
because
just
every
have to.
fisherman would like to sell the thing to the Marine Drive hotels and big restaurants there to make money. That's
Mm.
exactly what will happen.
It's really sad.
And
This
both
is
sides is
really
going to
sad
help
for Game more.
both sides is going to help our economy. Fine, but I can guarantee to you that it's going to make another culture very strong, and it's going to make American cultures very strong because the thing that is coming to build there is going to look like America or the UK, and they have to control the place as such. So if
Yeah.
you are not, if you don't have what it takes, like a British or American, you can't even afford anything on that marine drive. You understand? So the Marine Drive is owned by the people, but it's not going to build for the people. Of course, we said it's going to government said it's going to create over 16,000 whatever thousand jobs for the people. Tell me how much those jobs is going to pay people is going to work there. I can guarantee to you that Ghanaians that is going to work there are going to be underpaid. I can guarantee to you. You let's finish that Marine Drive and you will see how Jamestown will be expensive. My beautiful Jamestown that we sleep on the street. Everything is down on the
I
street.
really feel sad for Gamashi people. Like this thing coming in there, it's gonna bring a whole
We,
lot of
we, we,
mess.
we don't know. We don't know what is going. It's not just the Gamashi people only, and Dosu people, as well. Look, for example, look at what is happening in the cantonment enclaves. All the big buildings and blah blah blah. Go there and see. It's full of foreigners.
Of
I can
course.
guarantee to you, if you go to all the big buildings in cantonment and stuff like that they put together, it's owned by 60% of it is owned by, or 70% of it is owned by foreigners. Go
Yeah.
and do the math. You will see what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
of course.
So even though we are doing developing, how are we developing the place? Are we developing the place based on our cultures? No.
Really, I don't think so. I
No,
don't
and
think so.
if we don't think like that, as we are going down already in terms of even common man chase is made
Mm,
from China. We are
mm.
putting ourselves into a deep mess. So for the
Okay.
art center, which which we use to support ourselves, if you go to the art center, go and talk to the sellers there. You will see how much money they have in the small market that they have. You will see how much money they have in the small market that they have. As a Ghanaian, go and see that how many foreigners are in there. There's no foreigner in there. They're all
Mm,
Ghanaians.
yeah.
But when you do the math
Mm,
and you calculate their worth in that small market that they hold there, it's not a joke. There are some of the boys that you will see them on the street and you may think, who is this? But go there and see the export that he does every month or every 2 months.
yeah. All right, Nitete, I would like to thank you. I think we have to wrap it up here. I'm pretty sure we organize another time and then we can do more. Next week, I'm gonna bring Ray Pereira. Next week, Saturday, I'll be speaking to Ray Pereira. Yeah, and we will talk a little bit about Ghana, your experience with Ray Pereira and stuff like that.
Ray,
But that will be next week, Saturday.
oh,
But
beautiful.
next week Friday we're gonna bring the Gamashi something something something. Yeah, we're gonna bring them on a Friday and we'll talk. But I hope me talk back contra beef and babu we more to and they will come on board and hopefully Monday Gaza president Gaza GDA president executive will be there. So you guys can make a plan when on your batch maybe I
No,
Ojiba.
fine. All right. Few opening tower in Kashiji. I believe I can war about face show. Coffee show war. Maybe about face show.
For
Uh,
me, facial. Well, I have a
war
program. Well,
face show. Okay, I'm using this platform.
yeah.
Cable.
Mm,
Ashitekwe. Ama Mr. Roger. Nefe ni ka advertise akeshi. Monday. Mo fẹ́ mo ní jọlọjí bojú. Tsalɔdzi bodzo efe no yɔ kɔ ba nyɔ bakumeto kɔ ba nyɔ wo plane kunu ba wɔ kpe ya se konu wɔ susu ne ke dzo ne mo fe mo ke dzo mo aba na ke
what
kile
time? Okay, time if okay.
o ke wɔ pe ɛdze me sɔne nɛdie nyo de na
Okay,
ba ka
2 p.m.
aba ka 2 p.m. de na ba ka tsɔ aŋɛdie dzo ɛwɔ gbena Ni woke wo itu ahye lo juba.
I don't tell you my beer no okay I will do it. I will do it.
Wo fe ku ni wo fe. Je wo
Yeah.
pe. Ejake. Many won ate eje na me yake amepe. Many won artist bi na you on many ba ato eje nke ni bi fa me hu ame na me yake amepe. Wo ni wo ne ma ke gbe mo ba ha me fe akeju e won pe eje no ame fa me bo won na me ba. Many won jala eje fe ame fe ame fa mo me na me ba. Ni wo susu. Ke wo susu ye ni wo ke wo shele. Eke wo ke wulu etuketi. Police here sana kaya. Then why permit ya me? The law, Ghana law, okay, you send a letter to the police. Don't invite them. Now me bakula. Ni ende feel peaceful.
Yeah.
Kawo ke we mo ahan. Ni na kan gbile ibagba me na ba woli. Guess and what you want to want man woli.
Yeah.
Eke wo ha me no ameli aka e wo ke ke ju na ka yin awo be wo ba feel eso. Eke wo ya no wo ba inform am keke. Kawo inform am. You mo kuba be wo ke wo demonstration ya.
Yeah.
At least what inform na kaiji boni.
All right.
Yo.
Okay.
So like I'm saying, we have to inform the police. On Monday, we should all meet at the center. And Joe, we all bring our inputs and come to one stage. Not just the GDA.
Yeah.
It's about the GDA. It's about the visual art. It's about those who sell artisans there. And it's about Artists Guild. We should all come together. We're going to be a one big force.
Yeah.
So that government know that the place there is taking care of so many people.
Yeah.
That small place that is you see in there, the whole country is there. Go there and see. The whole Ghana is at the center.
Yeah, okay, no more you or be what try that feel Roger back and then about a program, they buy we you must send message. One of any no mama get battery boy inside. Anyway, trouble like call me than your face shack and you go ever in a be in any what you need, she when if you more about being no you have but she mean no me ya can see our mean double shake on shadow Roger back and no about fish you about you about no we in a bona fini more fame one about Monday 2 p.m. at center and you could be about
Ale shalute roja di akeke. If I want to make a money time, like if I get can have a show and for some small minutes.
I don't
Why
tell
you
Roger
about it? Just 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
the time I would
You
be
want to
low.
your
Okay, I will okay. Only okay have a program. I don't tell Roja. You
well, why you go here? It will be a Jimmy. Why and you know, you be no back any be a girl. Why don't forward one? Korean man. Okay, really no care by here. Couldn't wanna back and much more my you show and like morning if I have a morning and the morning our babu.
Anukwale. Yo, Oradon Numo. You want your Akashi, or why you or you plan, say, or what plan, and work web in Waya. I don't tell Roja, okay, that would be great by 8. Only you can UK time, lady friends, or 8, back at 8. Or one your quick time. She, I don't tell Roja.
I'm a summer, I'm a summer, I'm a winter.
I think
I'm a winter.
I'm buying winter, me. I think, yeah, because we were in summer. What I'm
And what come a winter, January,
but
where February, I'm a serious winter.
I
Well,
get
by
the
this
same.
time, I'm
Can
a lead
Fox
worker
get the
now.
same time. Can Fox get the same time, the same moment. So maybe yeah.
Like
But
I'm a lead worker now.
anyway, in corner about le Roger ni trouble anyway. Make a bamo. Corner about ni trouble ni
Okay.
yeah. So if I know you don't mean that wish and what you
So,
come.
all right.
See, I can you
Bye
more
bye.
what we could what you could be.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
Bye.
OVP. Thanks. You bye. Twibule fio mi akeshi ni tetile no tetenke gbasani amonto ne wo wi ni bi sa about no ni ya no ya art center she bole money fe mo ni moda iwo wa kwe bi ni bi ba ya le she first ye ka nye jam jiawi bi ene kenye yo bi ene fio mi akeshi okay oni fe mo ba awa bi ene she wo bo ba gbasani mo nye wo ba gbasani wo wi about operation clean your frontage what we about no agbene what we about e-levy tax and the balake san what we about magdan airport saga no bahano e wo ke no ba fata wo program wo ba we about magdan airport sane ke what we about bring back our gadangbe teachers to Greater Accra wo ba we no hwe eja kashi ke gadangbe chonlogy boni awo boke aho North Betoni Jeme Achon Guy Jeme be aton after unu chumo yabo no no to akasi efe atoni iji imebu iwo bi ane won try adafina kama abashia back na kama we school mi na me bon gadangbe we mo chomo schools iwo be nkenye ba wa bi ene mindanyishi na anyu ajo nyi fe ke support nye ke bahami all the time. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys here again tomorrow. You have a lovely time wherever you may find yourself. Shida. Yes. Fio mi ake singwene machine ke ni fa ni lala eneje kuku mi pa ke ike sisa. Mini no yo ke shio chichi anyo. Mi toli ake jeni dunia. Onye mi be wale kashi boto. No ye shika no ke toya bioto. Ye kono e to mi nege. Take me cho fa cha una de mi na sumi. No one come trouble ningo. No afo awa yafo. I be man sama. I be any choices. I feel the man and sama. I be any choices. I feel the man and sama. I be any choices. I feel the man and sama. I be any choices. And if you match you are late. Ododonko ashimashi aye ina ngefe adedento aba Ododompo aye ina ngefe adedento konya mi juka ba feel like konya mi juka ba feel like call me no ba feel like mo je ma ngona mi balala mi Ododompo aye ina ngefe adedento mi balala mi Ododompo aba aye ina ngefe adedento I feel the man and the summer. I be the choices. I feel the man and the summer. I be the choices. I feel the man and the summer. Hey, were you the magnificent? You get more fire. I feel the man and the summer. I be the choices. Oh, yes, she got over the shot. Sanoli ake wo fe o ba te samado. Mini no yo le she chichi anyemio. Mi toli ake je ni dunia. Onye ni da e wale kashi no. Aba. No ye shika no ke to ya bioto. Ye kono e to mi neke. Ago ye shika o ke npo ya pluto. No nyemi be wale ni kashi ni. Mi da yin shi nyemi no bi eni ne. Wo wa pe ye bi ene ko nwo. What drawing you to in Besang? It will not know what father you fenye. Shida. I'm out.